if you draw out, if it was actually 13,000 fans, and you tell me say them said 13,000 fans they could go to Obama and spend one $9.99 on an album. Come on.
Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Come on. Even though we know say people nowadays, if you not give them if you not give them music free, why them I go buy it?
Gotcha, bitch.
May I represent for one Media Fox? Media Fox, Media Fox. How the latest news them lock?
I don't know one Media Fox for the opinion. So people, Chris Genius run out. But me I expose him today. You understand? Because you know me not realize every artist I do them thing, every fan base I do them thing. But you see the hypocrite conversation that a woman narrate. You say if you not go call out one artist alone in a dancehall, if you don't want a dancehall to do better, you not go the wrong route. You understand? Because when other artists do things, you don't call it out, you make it slide past. No criticize nothing. But when Alkaline do it, everybody have something to say. And the worst thing, Alkaline I do way better than with them I do or whatever project them I put out. You understand? But you not call out one person where do it better than the one them where you never call out. But people tune into the video and listen what go on.
The headlines again. People, you know say from March, Alkaline was the most talked about dancehall artist for March. And now it roll over in April where Alkaline is still on top of the conversation right now. And Mr. Which part, Reggae Fest, I go collaborate with New Rules again. That one I name New Rules Miami. You understand? So they announced that. Because when I don't know, the Reggae Fest promoters, they found success with the New York show. So them say, why not? Let's do it again. You understand? Because at the end of the day, it's all about business. It's all about money making. You get me? I say, so they say, all right, then do it in New York. They must can bring it down to Florida, Miami to be exact. You get me? I say, so we have a reason about that. And also the second week's performance for Alkaline's album NPT. You get me? I say, so yeah, that's gonna be the reason for today. Anyways, we switch back and go so bam now. Hold on, like the video first. Alright, good. You see me? So watch you now. So this is a flyer. So CJ Milan presents Reggae Fest and New Rules Miami.
People, remember you know, go get in the tickets. You understand? Yeah, tickets on sale I think. So go get in the tickets. Yeah man. New Rules, Miami, you don't know Reggae Fest. Yeah man, roll out. You see me, all of the vendetta people, man, I know what things said. You see me?
Friday, May 22nd, Kaseya Center. You understand? That are in Miami. And the people, hold on, I could check what I go on, you know. I could check what I go on. So the Kaseya Center in Miami has a seating capacity of approximately 19,600 for basketball games. It is a multi-purpose arena that can accommodate up to 20,021 people for concerts and other special events. It is home to the NBA's Miami Heat. So the capacity breakdown is this. Basketball, 19,600 seats. Concerts up to 20,021. Ice hockey 14,447. Waterfront theater 1,000 to 6,000 within the complex. And it also has 80 luxury suites and 76 private boxes. And to note as well, the arena was formerly known as American Airlines Arena and the FTX Arena. You get me? I say so. At the American Airlines Arena, then goes a bomb and rename into the Kaseya Center. You get me? I say.
So people, yes, the one them we don't understand. The concert where you see 20,000, that's not going to be the figure. You understand? It would have been same like Barclays Center. Based on the setup with CJ Milan them do, it would have accommodate like around 14 to maybe like 15,000. You understand? Yeah, round them numbers there. It's not 20,000. The 20,000 that you see for concert, or the 19,000 something that you see for concert, well, I think that's hockey, but the concert, the 20,000, right? That is basically when you have a 360 stage. When the stage in the middle of the court, and then they accommodate around the stage and up in the top part of the seats. You understand? That is the full totally capacity. If it's a concert, 360 stage. CJ Milan is not doing a 360 stage, right? She's doing you understand, a backstage settings like. You see me? Up one way you see up at the court, the basketball court, where you scoop the ball or whatever, throw the ball in the hoop or whatever, it would be up that side, the stage is set up. You understand? And then you have behind it, nobody now go there so. See? Yes. Some don't want nobody get it wrong about 20,000. No. It's around about 14, like several around 13 to 15,000. You understand?
So people, the capacity of this is a big arena. You get me? I say, but you don't know say to how them configure it because remember, the Barclays Center basically our 19,000, but they make you know say yo bro, yes it depends on how you configure the venue like the position of the stage and all of that. You can get up to 19,000. You get me? I say, so normally them start off at like 13, like them give 13,000 seats then basically. And if you go so bad, you can add up to like 15,000. But if you put the stage in at the center, that have a Barclays Center, I'm telling about it. So if you put the stage in at the center, you can get up to the 19,000 where you search for. You get me? I say. So anyways, that one here, big arena, and me know say everybody I go pre say yo bro, it's like what? Roughly about 6 weeks. So everybody I go there so wonder say yo, if he can do it. You understand? That will be the big question right now. The big, as I say, everybody I go wonder if he can do it. And me tell you this, people are going to this concert here just to see if it's sold out. Because I don't know how the thing got ready, because this is it's basically a competition. I'm telling you already. And then, so,
Yo, boy, them money. Chris Genius, why would somebody, I don't understand, them are going to listen Alkaline, so which somebody would want to waste them time if you buy a ticket just for go sit down for save the arena full? Bro, that's nonsense, bro. That's somebody that nothing for do.
sometimes I wonder say, yo, if all of them people that would turn up at the Barclays Center, if they were really Alkaline fans, if they were really Alkaline fans, or some of them are just haters or are just regular music supporters. You get the message? Because if you say so much people, over 13,000 roughly, over 13,000 forward out, and then later on we go so bam, me see which part something they posted this. World Music Views posted this. Alkaline's NPT exits Billboard record chart after 1 week as Sean Paul, Bob and Stick Figure re-enter with classics. You get the message? So me keep back on me a prayer, me I say, yo, were these people really fans? Because in the first week, he did roughly 1,000. You understand? Roughly 1,000, it can mean say, yo, like more than likely, they must say, yo, less than 1,000. Yeah, because roughly, me would say, yo, roughly mean less than 1,000. You get the message? So if you draw out, if it was actually 13,000 fans, and you tell me, say, them said 13,000 fans, they could go so bad and spend $9.99 on an album. Come on. Even though we know, say, people nowadays, if you not give them it music free, why them I go buy it? You understand? A lot.
Chris Genius, you just contradict yourself, that's brother. You just contradict yourself. It goes for every artist. Every artist, what you try to say, brother. Because what you say, you not understand the situation. You see me? Not because you see them pull the amount of people, it means that same amount of people. Because you don't feel, brother, you not understand, say people love music, and you have people who rate Alkaline and who rate Vice Cartel, brother. You understand? All the same people who go Cartel show, some of them go Alkaline show because them rate the two artists, them rate dancehall, them rate the hit songs, them. You understand? No means say them go actually, all Gaza fans did it too. I see enough Gaza fans post when they are Alkaline and say, yo, although me is a Gaza fan, I love Alkaline same way. The girls, them, especially. So it's like, we don't know what not talk, brother. Not because they say 13,000 plus people in the mean say, oh, the 13,000 fit buy the album. Come on, brother. You understand? Cartel do much arenas. About 20 or maybe 20 little over. And him drop an album, it don't even hit the Billboard. So what you saying?
That people pre like this, and it's just how it is. You get me? I say, and the songs them not stream good, bro. Anyways.
So people, I want to look on this because you see, I like the hypocrisy in a dancehall, and you say no one dancehall get bigger, but you don't even know one other, brother. You understand? Because you not be fear in the music. So look here now, people. Massacre drop an album in 2025. See? Her Name Is Love. It never hit the Billboard. We don't know the numbers, right? When name Fire a Verse, I think that's one artist, underground artist. Never hit the Billboard. No one to count with me, people. So that's a 2. Kiba, I think Kiba nominated for Grammy, Kiba, yeah. I think him with Keznam, the man, Lee Like and Vice Cartel. Him never hit the Billboard. Me don't know the numbers for that. Well, me never seen the numbers. See? Alright, these are the reggae artists now. So a 3 album that when I hit the Billboard, right? Jesse Royal. Me don't know the numbers for that. Never hit the Billboard. I think I know Place Home. Lila IK, Treasure, Self Love, never hit the Billboard. No numbers. Perfect. How do that album? I don't know. This look like an underground artist. Never hit the album. Armani, I think, drop. No. We're not going to talk about the one them we drop and hit it. We're talking about the one them we don't hit the Billboard last year. Luther and Fire. You're not supposed to know Luther and Fire. Strength. and resilience. See, never hit the Billboard. Don't know Mr. Vegas, Get a Reggae, same thing. Sanchez, Jam Down, Duvian Stevenson, Weekend Dude, never hit the album. Marlon Usher, we don't know Underground, never hit the album. So much that 1, 2, 3, that would have be 6, 9, 11 album this whenever hit the Billboard last year. Never. Alright, see your next one now. So that 11 round there. So Keznam they never do it. So that a 12 album never hit the Billboard. Although him get nominated. Popcorn, Nothing Without God. That a 13 album never hit the Billboard. Vice Cartel, Heart and Soul. I think Popcorn sell less than 500. Vice Cartel, that would have a 14 album never hit the Billboard last year. So people, how them never call out the 14 album, they never go Billboard, and Alkaline go number 10 and him sell little less than 1,000. And enough of these albums not even add up to the 1,000 of sales. Them not even hit the Billboard for the first week. So if you go call out one artist who do better than these 14 albums that released last year, you have to call out the rest, because this is just 1 against 14, and the one is doing better in first week because them never hit the Billboard first week, brother. These are the things we're supposed to look on, and call out, brother. We don't call out none of them artists' album when I hit the Billboard. Someone say the artists them bigger, but Alkaline reach the Billboard and make the Billboard and sell some copies when some of them don't even sell. And uno call out Alkaline, make it look like say, yo, film album are the worst when it release. When him do over better than the 14 album released last year. Bro, we not take a wrong part in a dancehall, brother. You understand? We should not congratulate the one we even make it. At that we should not do. You understand?
Hard to get rid of Bob Marley, Shaggy, the stick figure them, and Sean Paul off of them chart, bro. I tell you, because Bob Marley upon this chart at number 1 for over, well, not number 1, but Bob Marley been on this chart for 326 chart weeks, bro. Oh, like they basically cult base, fan base where Alkaline have. How in can do they, like how? How in can spend, like maybe, because remember, New Level and spent like 18 weeks on the charts. And you tell me, say, this one I just did barely forward on the chart. And I just 1 week, bro. Come on.
People more want to see the hypocrite in a dancehall, So yeah, the Vice Cartel now have cult fan base too. What to the other rest of artists them? Oh, you never call out Vice Cartel film last album when drop. Did it hit the Billboard for the first week? No. You never call him out, dog. You not hypocrite in the music, brother. You understand? You not big time hypocrite, bro. Because you as a cold fan base and Vice Cartel have cold fan base. And him never hit the Billboard and Alkaline hit it. But you are make it sound like the worst thing. People don't even know Vice Cartel song on him last album. Nobody don't know it, brother. But it show how to stay, dog. It's only when one you do a thing, you call it out. How the dancehall for grow. If you can call out the artists, them when I do good. See? When I do good. With the one where do good over them. That now make no sense. The one out of the most of them we dropped last year. See? And I want to make the Billboard. That's why funny people. The one we hit the Billboard for the first week. The man them, I say it do bad. But the 14 last year we dropped, them never do bad. You see what stay? And I only say I want to dance all reach a level.
Come on, bro, come on. That is very, very sad, because if you claim to say, oh, you have fans, bro, why you not translate? Why you not so nice upon the internet and when you come on to supporting the artist, them you not do it? Eh? And everybody talk about the artist. So once there's something we don't like, then everybody comment section, yo, I see it so not like the artist, I see it so not fight against the artist. The artist do it by himself.
I saw you for call out everybody, every artist. Christinos. And you know found out and say something about Cartel album and the rest of the album, them, Remember, beating stick there. You understand?
And this and that. Boy. And people, I'm telling you something. You see this whole narrative wanna push about do it by yourself and no need no help and this and that, bro. Come on, you see that right now basically are showing say that is a dunce mentality. Because me can bet if you go check all of these albums, compilation or whatever with the on that chart here, bro. It have some kind of collaboration upon them. Wanna just go and go look.
Bro, you're talking about Shaggy, Sean Paul and Bob Marley, brother. You understand? Most of the songs where you see with Sean Paul, he don't own that. The labels own the labels spending money, brother. You understand? spending money. Those are big songs, collaboration. Them are going to wear. Sean Paul in the games for years. At least Alkaline entered the Billboard top 10 with these albums. You understand? Remember that, brother. But the albums them wanna make Billboard none at all. At them they forget call out as well. You see me? Because what you saying now make no sense, bro. Remember, I said this is a reggae album chart. And you're talking about Bob Marley. So most definitely he's gonna always dominate. The Marley's family alone a pump and a buy this and every little thing, bro. Bob Marley sells. The man a king of reggae, brother. You understand? Alkaline is not no king of no reggae or what's him do reggae do alcohol mixing, but a Bob Marley uplift the genre reggae thing there, brother. You understand? Remember that.
So, bro, so when it come on to music is all about business. And nothing for you get up and brag, but yo, we do it by ourselves, we never need no help. Alright, if you do it by yourself, we never need no help. Why?
Brother, so you gonna tell me, say, you can tell the Gaza people them say, when them get them goal and by themselves. The man I say, yo, that are dunce when you do something by yourself. So you're telling me if you get a platinum by yourself and you do it by yourself, that's dunce? People, you know them people attack. Either come like, brother, you alone born, you know. Things can be done by yourself, you know, brother. You understand? It's a choice to do it with other people, you know. There's no mandatory thing to say, yo, you have to do it with that person, you know, brother. It's a choice.
New rules of your partner with Reggae Fest then? Eh? No, like seriously, why new rule of your collaborate with the Reggae Fest in the US with 2 these arenas? Bro, music is all about business, bro, and it's a collaboration.
Brother, or if you compare collaborating with a song with collaborating with doing a shows, promoters, bro, you're sick in your head, brother. It must be a reason why Alkaline I use Reggae Fest, brother. Reggae Fest is a show where them have the contract for most of these arenas, bro. You understand? And this is one of the major thing why the dancehall artists them never did do arenas, because, bro, majority of these people we can't just get up as artists and with teams say, yo, we're gonna rent, we're gonna get the arena, yeah. Bro, you have to have them contract, you have to know these things or arena thing work. You understand? You have to know that, brother. Oh, you think Vice Cartel get to do what him do in the arena or whatsoever in a Trinity, because of Drake. Drake, bro, Drake have the key to the city or whatsoever. That's why I'm could think Cartel could go over there and say, yo, me I keep Freedom Street. No, brother. So what you talk about if you compare song collaboration with 2 promoters, fam? A Drake thing. What you see right now with Reggae Fest, a 2 promoter you look on, you know. Don't feel like say it's bookings, it's 2 promoter. You understand? It's just that CJ, you know, more accessible to the contract with the arena and all of these things. You understand? So sometimes if you just research on the facts, bro, and get some information and all these things. You understand? Doing a collaboration with an artist is a choice. That's way different from 2 people, 2 promoters joining up to do an arena, brother. You understand? It's like, I don't understand, sir, but make him go and talk, people.
And collaboration is good. Collaboration is good, bro, and everything we forget up and say, we do it by ourselves because our, because our brag, something to brag about. Come on, brother.
Christina, say you're a madman, dog. You're a madman. You understand? You're a madman. You get up every day and you want somebody just get up and just do something every day, brother. And not every day it go happen. You understand? You and your brother work at one workplace. And not every day you may be sick one day or whatsoever and you alone have to do it. You understand? If you see the choice or see a way you can do it by yourself, why not do it by yourself? If you see the vision to do it by yourself, why not do it by yourself? You understand? You are going to see the people them done to do something by themselves. You're sick, bro.
Come on, and me know say this right now, me know say uno no feel good. Me know say uno as the fans, uno no feel good over this album here, bro. The numbers of the album I do right now, me know uno no feel good. You get me? Because me know no found out and say, yo, everything will make sense soon, you know. It will make sense soon because Alkaline songs, they need time. They need time for soak. They need time for soak so people can get used to them and then them are going to hit. So basically, what we say, maybe in the 4th week or the 5th week, it will re-enter the charts. Well, we've seen it before, you know. We've seen it before because this wouldn't be the first. You understand me? I said, but you see, when it come on to the first week sales, basically the first week sales record, the first week sales people recognize. You understand? Nobody can talk about the album sold this in its 4th week or in its 2nd week. No, I never hear that yet. I'll be a first week numbers. I'm going to Google it. A first week numbers people recognize. And bro, nothing wrong with that, you know, because you have some songs with genuinely creep up on you, because who knew say girl good would have gone so damn good right now? None of we never knew say yo girl good would have been the song from the album where basically a lead out, because right now, alright, I'm gonna go over YouTube.
Brother, I'm more than one song I lead out on the album. Bro, you see, because you know, in the Jamaican realm, the Jamaican media, and not realize what I want, you get tricked. Cause, brother, an album can impact. So wait, so the albums them back in the days, we usually judge them by streams. And that more know, you know. Because right now, the people them know, cause when I say certain album are classic and all of them look thing there. Right now the people them know every song for Alkaline album right now more than the one them drop a few years ago. For sure, no, even bring up back new levels unlock. You understand? I mean, no can name the track them and everything pan them, cause them they are big hit song. You understand? So more while not say something when I make no sense, dog. You see it? Cause me say you call out an album where it a draw a lot of attention. It hit the Billboard for the first week, but the one them where never get no attention and them never hit the Billboard, you not call out them one day. Me never hear you call out none of Ice Cartel album them yet. You understand? You don't even to review them. But it shows Alkaline is the man. Alkaline is what everybody want to hear. When last you get an album so anticipated, so talk about? The only thing, me see when I talk about 2 albums all the time, about classic. And this. All me know about that album is just the name is classic. Me no know if you call out couple songs out of it, you not even remember them. You understand? The NTP are forever member in a dancehall. Remember that. Cause seem like you remember New Level Unlocked 10 years ago. You not gonna remember this.
I'll go over YouTube and pull up your numbers so you can see what going on. You see me? Hold on, give me a second because bro, I tell you right now, we never did expect a girl good would that be the song. Me never did I expect it to tell you the truth. Never did I expect it at all. Alright, so YouTube. Hold on, I make sure my screen recording so you can see what I go on. You know? You understand? So see it now. NPT. So see there? Be 200,000, 300, 500, and girl good they have 1.2 million views in 2 weeks. You understand me? I say, and it's the only song it's the only new song from the album we just released. We have them numbers there, bro. Like really and truly, because what ya No Emotions and Keyman did release already. Keyman have 2 million views. That the video for the video dropped like 3 months ago. And No Emotion 2 months ago 2.7 million views. Girl good the 1.2 in just 2 weeks. It's the only new song from the album, bro, where a lead basically have the most views. And if we go so bam now and go over upon Spotify. So Spotify 253,028 views. You understand? So 250k views on Spotify. And it's the only song, as I said, new song from the album where I get them numbers there. The rest of them are less than, like majority of them are less than 100k. It's not stream good. It's not streaming good at all. And bro,
You can't go on, you know. You know pre-streams, you know. You feel like say every day people get up and just stream music and not listening to it. You understand? Most of the time people are listening to YouTube. I remember say Billboard don't have YouTube as with them streaming platform anymore. But down the line, you go realize, you know, bro. You understand? Because you judge it by views. Seeing that you not judge it by, you know. But I know everything for judge by views. You see me? Remember say you can see millions of views and when you check it, I buy views them there. Them are organic music, bro. But you know what funniest thing, people? I love how them pull up Alkaline numbers and everything for him album, you know. But tell me when last time ever do that to the last album. Tell me when last, because as me shown a while ago, say 14 album drop last year, them never did that pull up no numbers. What's the numbers on them? Them never did that pull it up. But show you how them stay. Yeah, man. Remember say album drop recently, you know, like what, 3 weeks ago or so, or 4 weeks maybe. So, look what will happen. You understand? Just look what will happen, people.
you see, if you go on TikTok now, you go on TikTok and write in Alkaline, and write in his sounds, bro. Girl good see it. 128.1k posts with that. Bro, if you don't go over there, go check. These are the only song we dropped 2 weeks ago. In a dancehall we have this much posts. You don't go and go check. All the song they want to say around the place right now. All of the song they want to say, all the song for this summer. This a song here, it are the most posted. This a song have been the most used sound on the platform.
Yes, man. So all of the bossy and all of them thing they wanna run with. Bossy are what? 22,000. This are 100,000. 22,000 I think a bossy. Video reaction or whatever with the song. You can go on, you know, bro. You just go and talk, you know. Everything I gonna make sense soon, my fam.
Its release. You understand? For the past 2 weeks. You understand? So that is a great look. That is a good look. You get to me and say, so people, I'm telling something, man, only need to start support the artist them in the real and proper way, bro. And start get up and come out here and they chat. Because the bag of talking now going nowhere, bro. If you get up and they on internet at the time, I troll people and they disrespect people and they tell people about this and people about that, bro. And now support the artist them. You must feel shame, bro. You must feel shame. So up on the Instagram side now, I scroll and I see this pop up. Oh, you never post when there is an artist them exit the Billboard. So in the caption, every week you report artist news, but me never see a report say other artists them exit the Billboard. So why you report pan Alkaline? This is not called journalism or bias. And him tag J.R. Watkis and World Music Views. Nobody never exit week before last. So the week before.
People, a big hypocrite thing I go on the dancer. So World Music Views on Instagram or maybe YouTube. Them lean to the Gaza side. Remember, you know, these are people who giving numbers and every little thing, you know. But what I realize when it comes to Alkaline, them put out something to make the artist look bad. But when Vice Cartel and some other artists who with the Gaza and feed them numbers or them not hit the Billboard or second week, this is the first in a dancehall me ever hear about numbers for second week. First me ever hear this. And it's because Alkaline. And not just because them want the youth thing look bad. Although, you know, 14 album last year drop, you know, and never hit the Billboard, you know, for the first week. Much less the second. But did World Music Views post that? The last album with Vice Cartel, Heart and Soul. World Music Views never post all of these things they post about Alkaline. You know why? Because Vice Cartel, you look bad pan Vice Cartel. You understand? These people will do these things. That's why I tell you all the dancehall thing and all when it comes to Alkaline, how them do them thing. That's why when name the producer youth for Alkaline, Javi, I for call him out. Because them never yet post second week views, you know, people. Them never yet post second week views or Billboard views for the second week. Them never yet do it. Because when Alkaline numbers are found out, people, you see when Cartel numbers are found out, you don't even see it. Them not post it up. But as Alkaline numbers first Tuesday morning, them put it up. You understand? At them people here. No one highlight things were important to the culture. Them highlight something to make it look bad all the way do good than the other rest and for them artists. But them now highlight the good but Alkaline. They say, yo, for the past year, Alkaline album dominate over the album them we dropped since last year. Them now go put these things. Them now make it look like it's a theme album do the worst. But me just shown a while ago say 14 album last year never hit the Billboard, including Vice Cartel. You understand? Yeah. But listen what I say.
Last week, who did exit? I don't know. I don't know if I shade them and try shade somebody this or what. Jaja, people, I want to use up the comment section. I want to tell me anything about that. I want to tell me anything about World Music Views highlighting Alkaline's NPT album exit from the Billboard. I want to use the comment section and tell me because, bro, I'm not lie.
People, when since you ever hear people are put out when an album exit the Billboard? Tell me, when since? Much artist job project. I hope them do it with a lot. I'm glad them do it, you know, people. You know why? Because me I go watch if them do it with the rest of the album them.
Me never yet see anybody say, yo, the album exit just after 1 week. Like I've never seen, but maybe at the first new album release and then it only spent 1 week on the chart. So
yo, you see Chris Genius now, I'm a hypocrite, you know. What you mean? So want to do one them when never hit the Billboard? What you talk about? You say you never hear say them do that second week. But now you are gonna say maybe you're the only one when never hit the Billboard for the second week. Bro, that now make no sense. No for the album them never make it, or if them make it for the first week. Them never post it. You understand? I feel like someone play hypocrite, bro. You see it? A facts we deal with, bro, and fairness in a dancehall. Want the culture grow. So if you go beat a man, you have to beat the other artist when I do better than him. A simple thing that.
I don't know. I want to use the comment section and tell me. Because if that's the case, then we can understand why he got so bam and made that post. You get me? But otherwise, if that's not the case, then we can look on it as some kind of bias. Or maybe because Alkaline are the hot topic now, so you don't know, say, once they go so bam and post something like that, that are going to draw engagement. That are going to make them get the engagement where they must seek on the website.
Yo, you think Chris Juniors know what going on, you know? But he might try beat around the bush, I try bring up something about, or maybe this, maybe that. I know you. You know, may I tell you, you know, if you don't want the culture to grow, brother, never stop be the hypocrite thing in a dancehall, brother. Me I tell you that.
You get me? I say engagement like that equals bang. You understand? Money.
People, you don't know one media fox money up, you know. Big up on yourself, you know. Respect for the support. People, me know more while I don't watch a video some of the time. You understand? If you want to reach so far. But it's just highlights. We have to highlight these things. We can't make some of these things slide. Remember, I said thousands of people are watching them and they might see things and misunderstand and don't get to understand from the real thing we're going in a dance hall. So you have to highlight these things. You understand? Because if we not do it, who else are going to do it? You see me? It just seem like you go in a classroom and your teacher teach you something. You understand? Remember, say information can go out there and wrong and then people are run with it. You understand? And misunderstand the thing. And then people go take the wrong part and all of them look at things. So, I say a thing of people. But big up on yourself for the support, see me. Is it? Yeah, man, that is it.